up, founders? Nabs here. Back in 2012, I joined an accelerator called Ignite with my first startup, Match Chat. Going on an accelerator definitely changed the direction my life was taking, and I owe a big part of my success today to those early days in Newcastle. So today, I want to revisit that time a little bit, tell you about how we got accepted and the benefits it gave me, and then fast forward back today so we can look at how things have changed since then, and if it still makes sense to apply to an accelerator. So when I started Match Chat with my co-founders, we were all still teenagers at university and didn't have any business experience at all, let alone in the tech industry. We were really lucky. I think a lot of that's down to my co-founders, to be honest, to have a good mentor network from the beginning. One of those mentors told us about Ignite, that there was this new thing happening up north in Newcastle, and that he thought it would be a good fit for us. And we took his advice, hustled, met alumni, managers, applied, pitched, and then eventually made it in. That's a huge story in another video. And I remember a lot about that 12-week course, but the big thing is that how it was so intense. And we spent all this time living in like this halfway house with the rest of the teams and working together in the office as well. So it was kind of like 18 hours a day with the same 9 companies. And as a result, we bonded really fast, and I got a lot of comfort from knowing that I wasn't the only one in the dark and we were all figuring it out together. And I'm actually still in touch with a lot of those other founders. I've advised them, contracted for them, we've done trips around the world together, we're super close. And I think that's probably the biggest benefit that I've had long-term from it. It's the network. And it's a special kind of network because it's not just like meeting somebody once or twice. It was like, we're going to war with them, spending 3 months in the trenches. You just kind of remember that thing forever. And it also made it really easy to get investment for our business. A lot of that money actually came from the European Union, who are still the biggest contributor to accelerators in the UK. So it allowed me to drop out and put all my time into working on the business. No doubt I wouldn't be here today if I didn't have that time for self-development. So we've got a network of mentors and colleagues, and we've got funding. I think those are the 2 biggest things I got out of it, but that was 8 years ago. What about today? Well, there's a lot more accelerators now. There's like 10 times as many in the UK, but it's also kind of a different distribution too. You've got accelerators which are industry specific, and some of them are just about mentoring, some just for fundraising, and actually some of them you even have to pay money to go on. So it's really, really important to do your homework now. You should think about the weaknesses in your founding team and how the accelerator is going to help with that. And at the end of the day, being a lonely founder is really, really hard. It makes it really difficult to get advice, change direction when things are going wrong, get access to funding. An early stage accelerator is going to help with all those things. But for people with the right network already, for example, you're building a business where your investors or your hires are your old colleagues, I don't think it's so necessary. Or if you went to a good university or a business school, you might already be set. And the last thing I'd say is that raising money from an accelerator is probably going to set you on a high growth path, which could cause you problems in the future if you want to change direction or raise some more money. But that's actually another video as well entirely. So overall, to finish on a positive note, I think they're a very good idea for first-time founders who are building risky businesses that scale. That knowledge and the connections that you make on the accelerator, you're going to keep those for your entire career, no matter how the business goes. So I think it's a very good idea. And I'm always happy to help out with people, lend some advice if they're trying to get started in the startup game, or they are just looking at accelerators and trying to decide if it's right for them. Totally happy to always just lend my advice, and maybe I can help out a bit. So you can reach out anytime. All right, I think that's it for today. I hope everyone has a lovely day and hope this video was helpful. I'll catch you next time. Bye.